talk about how not to boondock at Walmart.
Thought we'd set up our mobile office out here, have a glass of wine.
We've never done this before.
Today we're talking about RV living full-time, all about boondocking at Walmart and why we are losing some privileges at Walmarts around the country.
That's right. So we have some tips for you on how to boondock at Walmart.
I'm Tom.
I'm Cherie.
And this is EnjoyTheJourney.Life. Our channel is all about living full-time in an RV right now, not waiting years down the road to do it, that you can figure out a way to do it right now, or to travel and live a life of fun and adventure on your terms.
Walmart is the most expensive free camping you will ever find. Yes, boondocking at Walmart is free, but there are rules you should follow so we don't lose this awesome privilege.
There are many Walmarts around the country that do not allow RVs to park overnight anymore. We're going to talk about the tips and things and etiquette that you need to do when you choose to go this way, and definitely tell you some things that you shouldn't do when you boondock at Walmart overnight.
One of the things they recommend is only stay one night. Don't make it your campground. You only want to stay there maybe in between campgrounds when you have a 2-day trip, a place to stay overnight and sleep, and then move on.
Another thing you don't want to do if you have a travel trailer or fifth wheel is to unhook your tow vehicle. That just makes it look like you're using Walmart as a campground. In this last Walmart we stayed at here, we found several RVs completely
unhooked, and the vehicle was gone.
Yeah, not recommended.
No. And when you arrive at Walmart, don't pull out your lawn chairs and start grilling. Don't leave your trash out. Be respectful of the space. Don't put your awnings out.
Now, I would recommend not using your leveling jacks. We have a fifth wheel. We just pull up and we don't need to have that extra support. We've got that extra movement, that's okay, but if you have to put your leveling jacks down, then make sure you put something down like
a board,
like a 2x4,
yeah,
something to protect the asphalt.
And when you pull in to park for the night, find a spot in the very back of the parking lot away from the entrance of the store, and don't block any delivery trucks that may come in that are going to be doing deliveries early in the morning.
One thing we'd recommend is when you're parking, if you can look for spaces that will take you up against some grass. So you're in the back of the lot, look for a place with some grass, and if you have to put out one slide, you can. It will kind of be hidden from public. We kind of have to do that because our main slide has to go out or we can't access our living area.
Right, yeah, it limits as to what we can use in the RV. So we were respectful of the space in the parking lot. We don't take up extra space by using the slides. We find an area that we can pull up against and put the slides out on that side.
Yeah, and if you can get by without putting a slide out, that is what is most recommended. Since there are no hookups at Walmart, a lot of you need to use a generator like we do. So be respectful of how and when you use that. Don't use it really late at night or really early in the morning, or maybe for really long periods of time. I think we maybe do it 15-20 minutes when we're cooking.
Yeah,
making coffee
Making coffee is like, yeah, not long. Even breakfast is like 5 minutes. I've even timed it. I try to get it done as quickly as I can to turn it off because we don't want to annoy other people.
Yeah.
And when you do plan to stay overnight in a Walmart parking lot, make sure you check the Allstays app to see if it's available, and just to be sure, you might want to call the Walmart and just confirm that it is okay, because a lot of them are changing if they allow it or not, and you want to make sure you have permission, because who wants to knock on the door at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, excuse me, but it's illegal for you to park here overnight? I don't want that to happen to us. So it's good to call ahead of time and get specific permission.
We have definitely heard of full-time RVers getting that knock at the door, and a good rule of thumb, if you show up at the Walmart and there's a whole bunch of RVs parked there for the night, it's probably okay. But again, check in advance.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not the Walmart that is saying no, it is a city local law or some zoning issue that comes into effect, and a lot of this is because of people that are not following some basic rules,
right,
that you know, is leaving a good impression about RVers, and so make sure you follow these tips.
And while you're there, and especially when you leave, make sure you leave your spot clean. Don't leave any trash, because that just puts a bad name for all RVers, and then we're gonna lose more privileges.
And I would add, if you see trash left by another RV person, pick it up. You know, throw it away. Let's leave a really great impression for the next RV traveler coming through.
Yeah, leave it cleaner than you found it.
This almost seems strange that we even have to mention it, but do not dump any of your tanks, gray water, whatever. I guess it's being mentioned because some people are doing it, and that is just
not acceptable.
Yeah, don't go there.
One thing we do recommend is, if you park there, shop there, support the business that's supporting you and giving you a night free stay. We always need supplies when we pull into the Walmart parking lot, so we always do our shopping there, and we appreciate this privilege.
And Walmart has an RV supply section, so some of the most popular RV items are right there ready to grab when you need them.
One thing we recommend is, when you go to sleep, use earplugs and an eye mask. Maybe run a fan for noise, because the Walmart parking lot can be a little noisy, especially if it's a 24-hour store. They have security lights that are huge and bright, and you want to make sure you get a good night's sleep for the next day of travel.
And that actually makes the big lights and going all night long actually make it a safer place to boondock than maybe a truck stop or a rest stop. So that's an advantage.
Yeah, super secure. So one great thing about boondocking at Walmart and traveling is that you can find Walmarts pretty much anywhere. They're so easy to find, so it makes it easier to plan your trips.
Yeah, and like Cherie mentioned before, the Allstays app, will have a link to that in the description below. Will show where the Walmarts are, and will actually give you an indication if they allow parking or not. So I hope you got a lot out of these tips, and you will use them when you are stopping overnight at a Walmart on the way to some amazing destination. Help us to keep these privileges that Walmart has been giving to RVers for years. We really appreciate you watching the video.
Yes, thank you.
If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe below and hit that bell.
And a thumbs up.
Yeah, give the video a thumbs up, and we appreciate your comments and tips as well.
Yes.
What tips do you have for stopping at a Walmart overnight? If there's anything we didn't mention, definitely put that below, and we'll be happy to include that.
Yes, and if you want to get our regular newsletter, be sure to go to our website, EnjoyTheJourney.Life, and sign up for the newsletter.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next video.
Bye.
So long. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
We are in
Bozeman, Montana.
Yeah, got the mountain view back here and a view of Walmart.
This is boondocking, baby. It's 100 degrees inside the RV.
Yeah, it's finally cooling off right now.
Yeah, don't do this. People of Walmart. There's people that are unhooked and gone for the day.
Yeah.
Here. So I don't know if they're a little more lenient here. It looks like they are.
I don't know.
But it looks like there are more RVs that keep coming in and there's no parking for them. We are packed in with RVs in here. We're just going to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, we got a beautiful sunset over here, the mountain view. So why not?
Why
not?
RV crazy. RV boondocking.